She's awesome.
I have watched Oprah since September of 1986, since her very first national episode.
I've been watching her for 12 years, I guess, but for the past 2 years, more obsessively.
I am proud to say I've watched Oprah from day one.
Well, my mom used to watch Donahue and all that stuff when I was growing up. You know, it was like the Donahue and then Sally Jesse and all that stuff. So when I was coming from school, they'd be on.
I've watched Oprah since the late 80s.
When I graduated from college, I became a middle school teacher, and I would come home in the afternoons and start, grading papers or, having a snack and just sitting on the couch and watching it because that's what was on.
From the very beginning?
Oh, God, I'm trying to remember exactly what state she was born. I think it was
Like in Mississippi?
her aunt meant to name her
Orpah.
Orpah, I think, is a Bible name.
They misspelled it, and they spelled it Oprah.
I'm almost certain of this. Don't quote me, but I think that could be true.
She grew up extremely poor.
She lived with her mom.
She was victimized by sexual abuse.
She bounced around and ended up living with her dad.
She was Miss something or other, some pageant when she was a teenager. I can't remember now. Miss Energy Conservation or something.
She won the Miss Fire Prevention pageant when she was in high school, and because of that, she got a job working at a television station in Nashville.
The head honcho saw her and really liked her and offered her this position in Chicago.
AM Chicago.
They tried to get her to change her name to Susie.
She started out as an underdog, She was the fat girl, and we know what it's like to be, a different version of the fat girl.
They're like, look, all we want you to do is to come in second place. She talks about the story all the time. That's all we need you to do.
AM Chicago became syndicated and became the Oprah Winfrey Show.
And then the rest is history. Then she became number one.
Oh, today is like a potpourri show.
5 words that people use to describe their marriages.
There's a doctor lady on giving out, pornographic slang on the air about stuff like tossing the salad. Do you know what that means, Oprah? And Oprah's like, no, what's that? And the expert lady's like, it means oral anal contact. And the whole audience flips out.
She has Nate Berkison to remake somebody's home.
What do you mean, who's Nate? You're a gay, aren't you?
He is a hot.
Oprah and Gail went on the road trip this fall,
I like Gail.
She gets on my nerves sometimes.
and I was shocked to find that I would much rather go on a road trip with Gail than Oprah.
My fantasy is that Gail sleeps in a cage at the foot of the bed.
The Monday show we were talking about with Bob Green? She was in full green. It's like this emerald green shirt and these emerald green earrings, and I was like, honestly, I mean, come on. The set's green, she's green, the book's green, Bob Green. He's wearing solid black. It was like the weirdest contrast. He looked like a beatnik poet.
She's getting better looking, I think.
She looks very good.
She looks old.
She's got some bad black pants on.
Cute little platform shoes.
I don't like her shoes. They're not very stiletto-ish. I wouldn't wear them.
Diamond earrings.
Her lipstick is spot on the same shade as her shirt.
Bling.
I don't know if that's natural.
Today's like a cross between the big wavy everywhere hair and the serious hair.
Well, it's a serious relationship show, so she has her serious hair.
I like it all big and just Pam Grierish.
She says it's her own hair. This is all mine.
Yeah, that's all like a weave and extensions and yeah.
Liar. You're such a liar.
I almost think I'm conscious of her weight because she's so conscious of her weight.
That is her thing. That's her alcohol. It's her drug.
I mean, I love to eat. That's why I'm fat.
400 pounds or 100 pounds. I don't care.
She's healthy slim.
2 years ago, she lost a lot of weight.
I didn't really like her. She was way too thin. And I think she looks really voluptuous and it works for her.
See, she looked good there. See, Oprah had to look good on the Dream Freaking Girls show because everyone was just stellar.
My fantasy is that you could just open up with her and lose the facade immediately that we all wear through life, and just, it's like an instant good friend.
I would love to have as much money to be able to give to a charity to sit at a table at a benefit with her.
We'd go for sushi. And then...
Oprah, I'm making grilled cheeses. You want one? It's low-fat cheese.
Someplace where I could be seen, of course.
I'd take Oprah to the mother lode.
Get to know her on a level where she would see me more as a person versus just somebody else who just loves her.
What she had you do is write out what you wanted to see yourself doing for the next millennium.
A couple of years ago, I started going to therapy. I was very depressed.
Write it, fold it, and put it in an envelope and seal it.
Sometimes my depression, like, I'd be so crippled by my emotions that I couldn't get out of bed, and so I just watch television.
And this inspired me to actually get up and just find my own work.
Her theme is always to empower you, and so it was during a time I really needed it.
And I've been booking myself consistently for 5 years now because of that.
So it was kind of refreshing to be like, oh, okay, it's gonna be okay eventually one day.
I don't have a woman in my house every day, telling me about what women are thinking about. So that's interesting to me. And there's so many things I would have never known.
Dr. Oz said what shape your poop has to be in.
Then I go torment my husband. And I'm like, did you know we should be eating flaxseed oil every morning?
S shapes, curved, because if it's like a period or if it's like an I, then it's bad.
This is what's in your colon. And I was like, oh man, I gotta stop drinking high fructose corn syrup.
Oprah's always been very gay positive and gay friendly.
I trust her more, so I'm a lot more open to what she has to say.
Able to show her vulnerability, which I think is something that is kind of a gift for gay men, that maybe we can share that with each other more so than straight guys can.
We don't mind, watching something that makes us cry.
It's so easy for me to cry. Yeah, I do cry sometimes.
I don't cry in front of people. So it's kind of interesting that her show can get me to do that.
Now, when I watch with Bill, who's my partner, we could sit here and get all verklempt.
Oprah provides the language. This is what you should do. She gives you what you should think, how you should do it.
And I didn't even find therapy all that empowering. I've been.
I just watch it just because I like watching her. When you love somebody, you just like seeing them. That kind of feeling.
She's not a lesbian. Oprah, I know you're not a lesbian. I believe with all my heart that you are not. Bring back the Favorite Things episode. Because I felt rooked last season.
Thank you for sharing the journey to your best life ever, and thank you for helping me to live my best life ever as a result.
Oprah, you are one cool lady. Keep up the good work, Oprah.
Girl, call me. Let me be part of your weight loss program. I really want to lose weight, but I want you to help me. That's all I want to say. I said it really fast and like this.
That's okay.
Oh my God. It was all going so easy until now. Oh God, what would I say? Oprah, if you're out there watching this show, this documentary, I would love to tell you that I love you.